Hi, welcome to BDSM Talk number 17. Sorry about that. I wanted to address a question that I got from someone who is helping me build my own website, which you will all hear about very shortly. Anyways, they asked me what I'm hoping to achieve out of this. And I can't remember if I talked about that at all. And this was the original question was, do you have a personal motivation for the talks? My exact response was preventing some of the things that happened to me through ignorance, as well as bringing BDSM more mainstream and more open, as well as reaching those that may be searching for it online but are too afraid to go into the bookstore or ask for help. They mentioned I probably have gotten tons of questions and tons of email about every number of things. I'm now up to 473 subscribers. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot say thank you enough. It may sound silly, but to every person that writes me and every comment I get, I care about every single one. If I haven't read them yet, and I haven't responded to you yet, I will. Comments, if it's all pretty much the same on the same page, I won't really respond, or if I don't really have anything to say to it, other than thank you, or yeah, I agree, then I may not respond. But to all the emails, I do read them and I do respond. That was the other reason why I felt the need to respond to this one. Kitty, who was the subject of my last video, who was the psych major, she just sent me an email that said thank you, that she had just gotten a fresh opinion through me, and that there is a beauty to dehumanizing, and that static psych, they try to convert people into numbers and figures, and there's so much more, and you can't deny the beauty in it. The line that really touched me, well, there were two, was, "You have put a smile on my face, and from the bottom of my heart, I thank you." That one line sums up all of why I do this. People learning, people growing, people seeing something from a different light. The second one was the unwritten 11th commandment from a Doom novel that said, "Thou shalt not disfigure thy soul, you are who you are." And I think that is entirely blissful in its entirety. So many people try to hide who they are and change who they are and push it to the back of the closet. If you're submissive and you don't embrace it, you will crave and you will ache for the rest of your life. As I'm sure it is with dominance. You feel it, you need it, you ache for it. It's the same with those who enjoy chocolate. Trying to deny yourself of chocolate if that is what you love, it's hard. It's haunting. Especially if you've had chocolate once. You have that memory of it. It dances on your palate. How can you deny something that strong? BDSM is considered an abnormality in our society. Do I agree? No. I think that is utter bullshit, to be honest. Who's to say what I do isn't normal other than myself? It's normal for me, so what should I do? Stop being me? There are some people who would have us not talk about it, who would have us not really exist in our realm. I don't think that's right either. I follow the if it's not my kink, good for you mentality, and I think we all should. Acceptance is a big part of this. I want to say a big thank you. This is kind of more of a thank you video than anything really, I guess, for everyone that has watched and supported and helped and commented and emailed. I still have probably about another 20 emails to get to. I've mentioned in some, but not overall. My rule is if I cannot reply to the email, I won't read it at the time. So that way it stays highlighted in my inbox and I know that I have to get to it. So if it's been a while and I haven't replied to it, I haven't forgotten. It's still highlighted. So I will read it. I can guarantee you that I will read it and I will respond. I apologize if it's been a while. People have asked me to talk about a vast number of things, and I try to stay pretty on top of it. I know I've been doing a fairly poor job lately. So let me just see if I can pick a quickie out of the hat. So, there was one by a fellow named Jake asking about Listerine strips used on the clit. I personally haven't used them, so I'm not too sure how that will feel. I have used toothpaste. Toothpaste is wonderful. It creates a tingly sensation that makes you very aware. If you use too much, it starts to feel burny. Remember that. I use it very sparingly. Very sparingly. Less than you would even put on your toothbrush. Less than you're supposed to, which is a pea size. I would probably just use a little bit. There are a few people that ask me about tickling in play. I hate being tickled. Hate it. So I don't like it. If I had to, I would tolerate it, but it kind of takes me out of it. You can tickle all you want during play. It can be highly erotic because it's that control. You're denying them what they need, and that's to stop. Stop being tickled. It's an interesting thing. I can't say I've done it, but I think it's interesting. I really do. I think it would be fun, and I'm sure most people enjoy tickle torture, and that's essentially what it is tickle torture. I'm not sure if I should touch more on that for you. There were 2 people that asked about that, and if you want me to address it more, I can. I'm not sure what else to say about it. Let's see. I think that's about all for this video, just because I don't want to run out of time. But again, thank you, and have a great night. Remember to play safe and have fun.